So welcome to today's meditation and movement session, and I've called this one today the Clockmakers workshop, and we're going to focus on relationship with time, with deadlines, pressure when we pressurize ourselves, people please, and we're just going to see where our starting point is from that. So I want you to get comfortable and just feel your feet upon the floor. And if you're sat down like myself, feel yourself sinking into the chair. Feel the chair's weight beneath you, supporting you and cushioning you. And I just want you to look around the room that you're in. Have a look around and just look at the objects in the room. And we're just doing this to accustom ourselves to the room that we're in. And then we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Lift your shoulders as you're breathing in. And out through the mouth, lowering your shoulders as you exhale. And again, so when we breathe in through the nose, we're going to raise our shoulders. And as we exhale, we're going to lower our shoulders. And we're just going to do that 5 times. And once more. Now I ask you to either close your eyes or lower your gaze if that feels comfortable. And while you're doing that, put your hand on your heart and notice the rhythm of your breath. You may feel your hand moving up and down as you breathe in and out. Put our hand back down and we're going to go down to our feet. Just scan our feet. Together, and then we're just going to take our left leg. We're going to slowly move up our left leg. Let's move up the leg towards the knee. Just notice if you feel anything. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Can you feel any slight tension, or does it feel relaxed? Or maybe you don't feel anything at all. And then continuing with our left leg, we're going to move up from our knee up to our thigh. We're just going to focus and breathe in and out. Just feeling into that area. Don't feel anything there. And then we move to our right leg. And again, as before with the left leg, just going to move and feel from our foot to our knee. And do we feel anything in this area? And then from our knee to our thigh, as we did with the left foot, left leg, sorry. And then our stomach, and we're just going to move to our stomach, lower part of our stomach, and just focus in there at the moment. Might want to put your hands on your stomach as I'm doing. Just feel, is there any sensation, any feelings, any colours, any words come to you as you're focusing on your stomach? If there's not, that's okay too. And now we're just going to move around to our back as well. So we've done the front and the back, just to see. Breathe into our back and see if there's any sensation or feeling. We move back round to our front again. We're just going to go to our upper stomach here, just here. As you can see, my hands just here. I'm just going to breathe in to the whole stomach area there. Just to see if we can feel anything, sense anything. If you don't, that's okay. And then we're just going to move round to our back again as we did before. Just feel our whole back. And just feel if we can feel anything there. Any sensations. As we focus on our back area. Any colours or any words. And now our hands, so we're going to take our right hand here and we're going to wiggle our fingers and we're just going to feel into our fingers as we're doing that. And our hand. And then all the way gradually move up your arm to your shoulder blade. Just focusing and breathing into that area. And then we're going to do the same with the right arm. Wiggle our fingers, focus on our hands. Going to gradually move up the arm till we get to the shoulder. And then we may want to move our shoulders up and down, to move them in a circle motion. Like this. And then we're just going to focus on our shoulders to move them up and down like this. Just focus into your shoulders, just see if you can feel anything in your shoulders. And then we'll continue to breathe, and then we're going to focus on our neck here. You may want to gently put your hand on your neck if that feels comfortable. Just focus there. Feel any tension, may feel calm, may feel nothing. Any colours, any words. And we're going to move to our jawline here, and we may want to just put our hands on our jawline and just move it around like this. Just to loosen up a little bit, relax it a little bit, all the way back to the ear. And we're just going to focus on our jawline here. Breathe in. Those sensations. Let's move up our cheeks to our eyes. And just the center of your eye, just here. You may want to just move around with your finger in a circle. Just focus on this area. And then all the way up to the top of our head. You want to give yourself a little head massage. Continue to breathe. And just focus on your head. Top, the crown of your head. Now, notice how your body felt. Did it feel rushed? Did it feel tight? Did it feel unfinished? Or perhaps you felt calm and relaxed? Or perhaps you felt nothing. Everything is okay. This is your experience. And if you're new to connecting with your body, then it may take a while to feel and hear your body's messages, and that's okay too. Perhaps there was some pressure behind your eyes, tension in your jaw, or a feeling of holding in your chest. You're just simply noticing how your body is keeping. And then I'll just invite you to choose a word, if you can, of how your body is feeling. For how you feel in general. Could be rushed, heavy, numb, restless, guarded, tired, or it could be calm. If you can't feel anything in your body, just the first word that comes to your head, and it doesn't necessarily need to be any of the words that I have just suggested to you. Okay, so now that we've connected with our body a bit, we're going to go into our visualization. So I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze, whichever feels most comfortable to you. And just take a breath in again through your nose, lifting your shoulders. And as you exhale, lower your shoulders. And once more, a big inhale in through your nose, lifting your shoulders. And exhale. Now, imagine a doorway appearing before you. Behind it is a workshop, hidden between memory and dreaming. Clocks cover the walls, but none of them are demanding time of you. Some of the clocks move slowly, some have stopped and are not moving at all, and some have no hands at all. And then in the corner you see a person. Their name is the Clockmaker. And the Clockmaker looks at you gently and says, nothing inside you is late. Nothing inside you is late. You are as you are. Look at the clocks on the wall. As I said, there's an array of clocks. Some are moving slowly, some may be moving very quickly, some have stopped, and some have no hands at all. Perhaps you can choose one of these clocks to represent something that you feel pressure about. It could be about anything you choose, nothing very traumatic, something from your day-to-day life at the moment. Perhaps it could be about confidence, creativity. It could be focused on time, feeling constantly pressured by deadlines. Could be about starting again, a new dream, a holiday, anything that you choose. And once you've chosen the clock, point at the clock for the clock master to see. And then the clock master takes a clock and places it down in front of you and asks, what would happen if you stopped rushing this part of yourself? What would happen if you stopped rushing this part of yourself? Something may come to mind now, but if it doesn't, it may come to mind later, and you take this clock with you and you put it in your bag. And you know you have time. And now we're going to slowly, I'd like you may want to start open your eyes. Don't feel quite like that yet. I just want you to start just swaying from side to side. And slowly start swaying from side to side. And then we're going to come to still in the center and put our hands on our heart and one on our belly. And we're just going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And listen for the rhythm beneath the rushing. Let your body show you that peace it needs today. And just continue to breathe in and out, feeling your hand on your heart and your belly. And we may want to start swaying from side to side. Slowly, there's no need to rush. And then we're just going to take our hands off our belly and heart. I'm just going to look at our hands. And we're going to choose one wrist. You choose whatever one feels better for you. And I just want you to start moving them in small circles. Choose one hand to move in a small circle. Going round and round as a clock would. And then you may want to introduce your wrist into the movement and your elbows. And then your whole arm, your shoulder. And then we move to the other hand and we do exactly the same thing. Start off with slow movements. Adding our wrist in, adding our arm in, adding the whole arm and the shoulder in. Continue to move our arms around. And then put our hands together and then we're going to move both arms around. To change direction. And just continue to breathe while you're doing this. And imagine the stiff gears inside you are beginning to soften. Nothing is being forced. Each circle creates a little bit more space. And you may want to do more tiny circles or bigger circles, whatever feels right for you. Each circle is just creating a little more space inside of you. Now we come back to the center. Let's breathe in. And breathe out. And now we're going to start to twist. So we're going to gently twist from side to side. And you can either do this sat down like I am. You can do it standing up. Just gently twist from side to side. And as we twist, we unwind the expectations that are on us. We unwind those deadlines. We unwind the belief that you should be further ahead. You are where you are. Just continue to breathe as you twist. You might want to do a deep exhale. Exhaling all that pent up energy that's inside of you. Ah, you can make the sound ah as you exhale. So you continue from twist from side to side. And now we come to the center again. And now we are going to do push as we pause time. So when we do this, we're going to hold a shape. So put both hands out like this, as you can see I have done. And we're going to push with one of our arms. You choose which arm you'd like to push with first. And you push right out, and then let's hold for 5 breaths. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out, and then we push that arm back, and then we're going to push the other arm forward and do the same. So we push, we breathe in, we breathe out, breathe in, and we breathe out, we breathe in, we breathe out, and one more time, we breathe in, and we breathe out, and we bring that hand back, and then we push both arms out together. Just push as hard as you can, and as you push, you allow yourself to pause without disappearing. So just hold your hands in this position now and allow yourself to pause without disappearing. If we pause and stop for a while, we're not going to disappear. Nothing's going to happen. We're still here. In fact, we can re-energize ourselves. Stillness is not a failure. Rest is part of the movement. Rest is part of our progress forward. And we can just move our hands back in and back down to rest. And now our last movement for today is wherever your body feels like it would like to move. And this is a bit where we'll start to unlock whatever the pressure is inside of us. So where did you feel in your body, even the slightest bit of tension? So for me, it's on my shoulders. So I'm going to move my shoulders up and down, up and down. But for you, it could have been in your stomachs, and then, in fact, then you could twist around. You're moving your stomach, or perhaps you could move back and forwards. It could have been in your jaw. So then we could just move our jaw like this. You might want to open and close your mouth. So wherever it was in your body, just try to move that part of the body. If it was in your heart, you could move like this, or you could move in and out, in and out. Wherever you felt that slight difference in your body, if it was your arms, you can move your arms. It's going to spend just a few seconds moving that part of our body. Whatever feels right to you, whatever part of your body wants to move. Just see how it feels to move this part of your body. See if there's any release. If there's not at the moment, that's okay too. And you may want to just do this movement that you've chose for yourself over the next few days. Especially when you're feeling a little bit pressured around sort of time and doing things. It just moves a bit in your body. You know, and when you do this, you can say you no longer have to move to anyone else's clock. You can find a rhythm that feels right for you. And in the end, once we do that, we'll end up more productive. And we're just going to finish now by bringing the hands to our heart and saying, let every part of you return to its own rhythm. This is your mantra. Let every part of me return to my own rhythm. Not the rhythm of pleasure, not the rhythm of fear, but my own rhythm. So let's say that once again. Let every part of me return to my own rhythm. Not the rhythm of pressure, not the rhythm of fear, but my own rhythm.